All right, man, peace. So, brothers, I've mentioned this player from the Los Angeles Clippers as being a possible replacement for Kevin Durant should he choose to depart from the Golden State Warriors at the end of this season. That player being Mr. Tobias Harris, who I think is a small forward on the rise in the NBA. Well, recently they had a little mini segment about him, so of course they're going to talk about it, and I'm going to chime in.
Yeah. All right, Tobias Harris has got a great IQ, especially this season. He dropped the team-high 27 points in the Clippers' win against the Pelicans last night. He's the leading scorer on a Clippers team that's tied for the best record in the Western Conference. So, I mean, is Harris playing like an all-star? Does he deserve a nod?
I think that he might make the team. It's going to be a bit rough, though, because with LeBron James and Kevin Durant in the Western Conference, and then you also have Paul George, it's going to be very difficult for him to make the all-star team. He might make it, but if he does, it'll be by the skin of his teeth.
If the All-Star game selection was today, yes, absolutely 100%. They got the best record in the West. He won Player of the Month in a conference that has 7 MVP winners, including the last 5 in a row. Where you got LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Harden, Steph Curry in some order there. Like, all those guys play in this conference, but he was Player of the Month. If we're about winning in this league and supporting people who play well in a winning environment, then he deserves an all-star.
If they stay in the playoff race,
yeah.
Right now it's easy to say. If they stay in the playoff race, he's definitely an all-star, without a doubt.
Once again, he's somebody that the Warriors have to be watching right now, because I'm pretty sure that on their whiteboard, of course, they have Kevin Durant as their number one option, the player that they would prefer to have playing the small forward position for them. But I'm sure that they're hearing the same rumblings that everybody else is hearing. That being that Kevin Durant is considering playing in the LA area, that he might consider going to New York. Either way, I'm sure that their depth chart is Kevin Durant 1, Kawhi Leonard 2, Tobias Harris 3. Because the way in which Tobias Harris plays pretty much fits perfectly into the Golden State offense.
He's having a great year. Hey, he bet on himself. Remember, he turned down a big contract, and that might have been a good bet.
Yeah,
so he's going to get...
He might be an even better fit than Kawhi Leonard, because Kawhi is approaching having that alpha persona. Tobias Harris, he would be more willing to fit into the Golden State concept of offense, move the ball around, you take the majority of the shots when you get hot. Of course, the offense is always going to revolve around Steph Curry. There's not going to be as much pressure on him as was on Durant to provide 28, 29 points a game. But Tobias is showing that he can bring you 21, 22 points a game.
He'll get a big payday. If he stays healthy and Clippers continue to win, he's due for not only all-star, but a huge payday.
Yeah, he's in a contract year. I mean, why is he...
Great numbers. Almost 22 points a game, 8 rebounds. His PER is decent. Shooting over 50%. Over 40% from 3.
I mean, why has he been moved around so much?
Well, I think early in his career he had flaws, so he wasn't a great three-point shooter. He was more of a mid-range guy. Right. He was more of a ball stopper. He's become much better at quick decision. Like, I get the ball, I make something happen with it, and he's improved defensively. Early in his career, when he was in Orlando, he wasn't a good defensive player. I remember I talked about all these criticisms, and some of his associates reached out to me, and they were very upset.
Oh.
His peoples?
About my evaluation, and all I ever said was, that's who he is now.
Yeah.
Like, if
it doesn't mean it's who he's going to be.
If he changes, then I'm going to give him respect, and that's what's happened.
And by the way, we got Bobby and Toby. That show is amazing to watch. Those dudes.
Is that officially ours or theirs?
2 grown-ass men skipping around.
Or theirs?
I mean, it's theirs.
Look at this shit. Tobias Harris better get his act together. Looking like an overgrown J. Cole.
Theirs, but it's kind of ours.
Yeah, we syndicated it.
We
right?
did, yeah, for sure. It feels like that happens to you a lot, though, that you say stuff and the associates are reaching out to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Target.
Yeah. Target. We got more.
But anyway, that's basically it on that. Of course, I just wanted to make a very brief video because I saw this little mini segment on Tobias Harris. And once again, I think that he is a potential replacement for Kevin Durant should Durant decide to depart. So peace.